This is Abe Friedtanzer from Awards Buzz. How are you both doing
Hi,
today?
Abe. Good to see you.
Very well.
You too. Abby, we spoke recently about The Bear. Daniel,
Yeah.
I know this is one of your first big TV roles. How did this project compare to what both of you have done before?
This is something that I've never really done before. It's a thriller. It's kind of edge of your seat. Coming from comedy, this is actually the kind of thing that I love to watch, just because sometimes comedy feels like work to me, and watching it feels like work. So I read thrillers. This is like I'm interested in thrillers, and yeah, this character was very dynamic. She's like a in recovery as a drug addict, and she's a sibling, and she's a younger sibling, and so she's kind of like she's trying to make her presence known, and trying to use her voice, and I think she sometimes feels like no one is listening, and so that's why she's impulsive and loud, and that really drew me to her.
Yeah, and like for me, it was just an absolute dream come true because like most of my career has been on stage and theater. And that's not necessarily by choice. It's also because I have a physical disability and those spaces have been a bit more inclusive in my experience. And so I've been able to do these really meaty roles on stage and feel really creatively fulfilled. But then a lot of my TV roles or screen roles have been much smaller. And I've been so grateful for them because I'm grateful to even like make a living as an actor and make a living doing what I love. But then when this came along, it was just like seemed like kismet. Like the character was written as 35. I was 35 when I got the tape. He has a physical disability from a spinal cord injury. That's me. He lives with his older brother and sister-in-law and baby nephew. I did that for 2 years. Like it was just felt like, oh, this is almost made for me. And I also signed on when I only had the first three episodes, so I had a limited understanding of the full breadth of the character. And already I was just so grateful. And then speaking with Megan Gallagher, a writer showrunner, and learning more about his and the family's backstory and where the story goes, it was just like Christmas morning. I was like, this is all of my dreams coming true at once. And even this experience as well, like meeting Abby and like immediately just
Yeah, we really hit it off like
yeah, immediately.
that. Yeah,
And now we get to hang out and chat
yeah,
about the show that we love. It's
yeah.
just
It's
streaming.
dreamy.
Nice. I feel like this is a show that parents may or may not want to watch because they don't want to associate too much with what really happened. But I'm curious, is this a show you think that siblings should watch together? Hopefully, nobody has this same kind of real life drama in their own families.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
absolutely. There's so many different sibling dynamics in this show, and they evolve through the series. And that was kind of another thing that really stood out to me is like we we met each other and like really hit it off, and we got to sort of we shot chronologically, so we set up their dynamic and their story. And then, after episode 5, things sort of shift in their relationship. So we almost got to play two different stories with each other.
mm,
And I think, that is very true of all siblings
absolutely.
in real life, of like there are ebbs and flows in sibling relationships.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Daniel, you said you only had the first three episodes when you signed on. I know this is all coming out at one time. Do you feel like that's the way people should watch it or that you would watch it?
Absolutely. Because also, like, in the lead up to press, I was given at first the first two episodes and I watched it with my friend. And even though I knew what was going to happen, I was like, I need more, I need more, I need answers. Like, it's so addictive. And I really feel like it's, you know, people often say things are binge worthy, but I feel like this is truly binge worthy. Megan Gallagher, our writer showrunner, she's just like a master of thriller genre and thriller structure. And she's just really crafted this roller coaster ride that, even though it's very heavy subject matter, is also really entertaining and thrilling and addictive to watch.
Yeah, the characters are so dimensional. Like they are all there, and we're all there before, really before we started. And that's a testament to Megan and Andrea, the author of the book. And so it really it is a who done it, but it's not that, like dun 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 thing, because we really just like focused on like playing those characters that we knew that were already fully formed. And we really, like, our task was just to bring them to life and play them as honestly as possible. And then, you know, because it's a drama, like, I'm so used to comedy and things going really quickly, we got to do take after take and really play with like the levels of how big we want things in moments and how small we want things, and then left it up to the editors and directors to kind of pick and choose how it comes together.
Well, whether it's a binge or not, what have you both watched recently that you really enjoyed?
Oh my gosh.
I loved Hunting Wives. That was
Love,
really fun.
love.
Yeah. What else? Just
I
started Nobody Wants This. That's fun as well.
the most recent thing I watched was the I was late to the game, but the latest season of US Traitors, which I
Mm.
loved, obviously, because it's the Traitors, and also
Yes,
kind of
yes. On
similar
Peacock.
to this, and on Peacock,
Let's go.
and like, and it's very like similarly a whodunit, like,
Yes. Yeah.
and thrilling in that way. So yeah.
And SLC Housewives.
Well, Abby, I know we'll see you more on the Bear. Daniel, is there more TV in your future?
Yeah, I actually have The Night of the Seven Kingdoms, the new Game of Thrones spin-off series coming out January 18th on HBO. And so that's really exciting. And actually, I was filming that in Belfast, like back and forth with Belfast and Melbourne filming this, which like that is obviously a completely different universe to this show. And my character, without spoiling anything, is a completely different character in an opposite accent, neither of which were my own. So it was like a really fun couple of months with so much jet lag. Like Belfast to Melbourne is no joke, and going Belfast, Melbourne is no joke. But absolute
Yeah, I
dream and a
don't know how
joy.
you did that, truly.
I don't know either.
Well, that's fantastic. My last question, would you say that that show is more cutthroat than this one in terms of the family dynamics?
Like
Oh,
literally cutting throats?
you're gonna have to watch on Peacock November 6th to find out.
Awesome. Thank you both so much.
Thank you so much.